Hey, we're a couple of American guys living in Korea who both love spicy food.
And we're out here to try as many spicy Korean dishes as we can.
And to let you know where they fall on our scale of hotness.
I'm Tara.
I'm Eric.
And we're
the Gochu Bros.
Should we start with a cheers?
Let's do it. Cheers. Here we are. Welcome to the inaugural episode of
The Gochu Brothers.
the Gochu
Gochu Bros.
Gochu Bros.
Gochu Bros.
We are the Gochu Bros. And as we said, this is our first episode, so we would like to tell you a little bit about ourselves and what our show is going to be about. So would you mind introducing yourself first?
Yeah, my name is Tara. I'm from Southern California, and I've been living in Korea for almost 2 years now. And I think one thing really special about me is that I'm single. One thing I really look forward to in Korea is spice.
Yeah, I am Eric of the Gochu Bros. I have been in Korea for like 5.5 years on and off at this point. It's been a long ride. Ever since 2013 was the first year I moved here for at least a year. And I've kind of come back and forth a bit, so I know my way around Korea a bit. Unfortunately, my Korean level isn't great, but I'm working on that.
Honestly, living in Korea, you think that you would need to learn Korean, but really, there's so much English here.
It's so easy not to.
Yeah,
that's the
so
problem.
easy.
So, our name is the Gochu Bros. For those of you who don't know, Gochu in Korean is
Pepper.
pepper, like hot pepper.
Yeah.
Not like black pepper, which is also hot to some people who can't handle. Okay.
Really?
But anyway,
Now, we are the Gochu Bros, and then we are looking for a proper spicy dish.
that's right. So, we want to try as much spicy food as possible. We like spicy food, we enjoy it, we search it out. For me, a lot of meals are incomplete unless something is spicy in it. Which is why it's great to live in Korea, because Korea is famous for having a lot of spicy food options, right? It's a part of their food culture. They have excellent spicy food dishes. But there's a flip side to that. There's a caveat. Not all Koreans. A lot of Koreans think that any Western or foreigners don't like any spicy food or can't handle any spicy food. Right, Tara? Have you experienced that in your life?
My gosh, how many times have been told, are you sure you want the spicy food?
It's hard to order food in Korea that is spicy, ask for it spicy, and have the server confirm with you, are you sure? Do you know it's spicy? Can you handle spicy? Are you really sure? Like sometimes they'll ask 2 or 3 times. Korea isn't the only culture that does spicy food, so Koreans like to be almost proud, I'd say, of how spicy their food is and how strong it is, and that most Koreans can handle spicy food. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, totally. Every time I talk to a Korean person, they will talk how spicy their food is. And then I was like, give me the challenge, bring it to me.
But have you experienced that super spicy food personally?
Only a couple of times.
Yeah. So long story short, what we would like to do in this series is 1, try all the spicy food Korea has to offer and let you know what it's like, how spicy it is, our opinions of it. Right?
Yeah.
So, as 2 Western people, Americans to be particular, Californians to be more particular, to Southern Californians to be even more particular.
Play the song. California.
We can't afford that. So yeah, maybe that's a bit of our bias, because there's a lot of spicy food in Southern California. There's a lot of foreign food. There's a lot of Mexican food.
Yeah, you get
there's a lot of wings.
everything is there. Everything. So you get to try it. All parts of the world in such a small area. So we were fortunate enough to have spice in our life.
So we acknowledge that a lot of foreigners don't like spicy food as much as Koreans do. But as 2 foreigners who thoroughly enjoy spicy food and actively seek it out, we're here to let you know just how spicy Korean food is and how spicy it gets. We would like to find the spiciest of the spicy. So,
Oh yeah. And then hearing what Koreans have to say about their food being so spicy, we're here to check on them. We're going to check if their food is as spicy as they say.
Check it before you wreck it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll cut that. If anyone out there is watching, please tell us the spiciest Korean food you know of. Restaurants or types of foods. We would love to try them and give them a taste. So, to get our actual episode started, we are going to try one of the most popular, well, these days it's one of the most famous spicy Korean dishes out there, which is, let me grab it here. Boom.
Boom. Let's go.
What is it, Tara?
It is called Buldak Bokkeum Myun. Bokkeum Myun. Buldak Bokkeum Myun.
Buldak Bokkeum Myun.
Bokkeum Myun. Buldak Bokkeum Myun. And my Korean is trash.
Right. Bul, fire. Dak, chicken. Bokkeum. Well, bokkeum is like fried.
And Myun is noodles. So spicy fried noodles.
Fire, chicken, fried noodles.
Our Korean is really good, by the way.
So these days, Buldak Bokkeum Myun is, you can get it anywhere. It's all over the place. But
You cannot see a convenience store without this. Usually, this one is also the one running out.
like not only in Korea but worldwide, I feel like it's become a phenomenon.
This is our standard for spice.
Yeah. So we chose this to be our first Korean dish to eat because one, a lot of people know about it these days and have tried it, and two, because
let's find out how spicy this thing is.
So here we are with the infamous Buldak Bokkeum Myun.
Delicious. I really wish we made another one.
Well, there may be more in store. I think the big reason why this is so popular is because it's delicious, right?
It is very delicious.
It's good. It's like kind of sweet. It has a good punch. Like the spice is nothing crazy, but it makes you want to drink some water.
This is, I'm always really happy to get these things. I'm never really dissatisfied with any of these.
I cannot tell you how many bulldogs I've had in my life. This has been like my go-to fast food in Korea. If I'm hungry and just want a meal, boom, bulldog. You're sweating a little bit, maybe, yeah.
I sweat under pressure.
Okay, it's the cameras.
Yeah.
So, it's not too spicy, but it does have a good kick. Personally, I think this would be like a 5 out of 10. I really do think it's like right in the middle of the spice level. Somewhere where you start to feel the spice, want to drink some water or something, but not anything crazy. Like, for me, you can handle it. It's not too bad, but
yeah, saying I would say this is a 5. Yeah. What is a 10 then? If this is a 5.
Well, as we know, spice is exponential, so it just goes up and up and up.
I've been actually been searching for spicy food, and I have gotten some really spicy ones. So compared to this, I feel like I will actually rate it like a 4. And then,
dude, I don't know. Like any food that gets my mouth properly watering and I feel like I need to drink some water is at least a 5 for me.
I feel it on my lips right now, actually.
Yeah, you get the tingle going.
You got the tingle.
This is properly spicy.
Yeah, it is.
Honestly, this is what I'd like most meals to be about spice, like 5-6 level on my scale. If it's less, it's nice, but if it's more, it starts getting more of a challenge than enjoyment.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but this, okay, I would say this is a proper 5.
Dude, proper 5. You can eat it all the time, not be too intense, not be too weak. That's, I think, the big reason why Buldak Bokkeum Myun is so popular.
That's coming from us, though. What are people that don't eat spicy food like we do?
Well, people who don't usually like spicy food, this will, of course, be really intense, you know. As we know, spice skills are subjective. Yeah. They're relative to what you're used to. Me and Tara have a similar spice level tolerance, so I think we can agree that this is like a 5 on our level where
Yeah.
we enjoy it, we acknowledge the spiciness. For people who don't usually like spicy food, this will probably be like a 10 for them.
Yeah.
Like really intense.
So I don't want to say this is like saying 5 out of 10. It might seem like, oh, that's not that spicy. It's only a 5. No. This is a proper spicy dish. So please be careful if you cannot handle spice well.
But we are just leaving room on the top end for, because you know,
Yeah. There's gonna be some challenges.
you don't know how high the ceiling is. So we're leaving a lot of room on the top end. But Buldak Bokkeum Myun, properly spicy, delicious.
Hey, you did say about making a second one.
So, yeah, so bonus content. I've said before that Buldak Bokkeum Myun is one of my favorite meals in general in Korea, and I've had it so many times. A very common way to eat Buldak Bokkeum Myun here is not just straight up eating the noodles. It's to make a not proper meal out of it, but make a more substantial meal out of it. So now I'd like to show Tara my favorite way of making a real hearty Buldak Bokkeum Myun, which is actually less spicy, because as we know,
Wow.
the more fats you add to a spicy dish, the less spicy it becomes.
Yeah.
So not only does it make it more delicious, make it a bigger meal, but it should drop the spice level a good bit too. So let's find out another way to make Buldak Bokkeum Myun. Alright! Here we are, round 2 of Buldak Bokkeum Myun.
Man, this looks pretty good. Oh my god, I've never had it like this before.
Seriously?
Yeah.
How long you been in Korea now?
Almost 2 years.
You've never had... What have you put in your Buldak Bokkeum Myun?
Maybe like a boiled egg and seaweed.
Well, here we go. So, Buldak Bokkeum Myun, cheese plus chicken or triangle gimbap.
Dude, I've been eating this wrong my whole life.
Oh yeah, this is how Buldak Bokkeum Myun was made to be eaten.
Oh, that was so good. Yeah, I gotta say the spice level went down a lot.
It really cuts the spice down, doesn't it?
Yeah, if I would have to put on our scale, maybe it's at like a 3, maybe even 2.5.
I'd say around a 3 is right. It still has a little bit of spice, but it's so mild.
If you're not a fan of spicy food, or things are just too spicy for you, this might be a great way to bring down the heat.
That's once again the glory of Buldak Bokkeum Myun. Everything you can pick up in a convenience store for $4 or $5. You can have yourself delicious, cheesy, filling, spicy meal,
Yeah.
and it's nice.
Oh, I can't stop eating this.
So what have we learned today, Tara?
Alright, so today we have tried the original Buldak, and we will agree to say that it is a level 5 on our heat scale. Adding cheese and the chicken from the convenience store, I brought it down to like a 3. So if you really want to try this out, but you can't handle spicy food, we will highly recommend adding cheese and chicken to it.
Oh yeah. Or if you don't have the chicken on hand, the cheese alone does wonders. The little protein, chicken too, makes it.
Oh man, I feel like I fell in love again.
Oh yeah. Recreates the dish. So, thank you for watching. I'm Eric.
And I'm Tara.
And we are the
Gochu Bros. Do we say anything after that?
No.
Stay tuned and then see what we're gonna eat next.
Bye.
Also awkward, bro.
I'm dead inside.
Yeah.
All I had last night was spicy ramen. Now I'm thinking I just might wake up a ghost. I missed the ringing phone and let it slip to voicemail. I knew you'd understand the most. What's that? You know, new noodle mode, in touch with logos. What's this new node on God's channel now?